4, and I just need your outline so I can make comments on it. And you're going to be great. Don't you worry. All right. Okay, let's give Chad a round of applause.
Who here is Jewish? Alright. Well, there are many holidays and customs that many Christians or other ethnicities and races don't actually know about the Jewish society. You guys might be thinking here, why is this relevant to you guys? Well, you never know down the line you might get married to someone who's Jewish, and you have to learn about their holidays and customs. This will be one less holiday that you might have to not do research on. After the speech, I hope that you guys have a better understanding of what Passover actually is. And in this speech, I will include the story behind Passover, what a Seder is, and what everything stands on a Seder plate, what it actually means. So let's go back in time. A long time ago, there used to be a pharaoh in Egypt that ruled the Jews. The Jews used to be slaves for Pharaoh. Pharaoh used to make the slaves make cities, palaces, whatever he had to do, they did. One day, Pharaoh said that he's gonna kill the firstborn in every single Jewish person's family. One mother did not like this very much, so she sent her baby boy down the river. Later that day, Pharaoh's daughter picked her up. She decided that she was gonna take him in, and she named him Moses. According to angelfire.com, Moses in Hebrew means brought him out of order. He grew up and did not like what Pharaoh was doing to the Jewish slaves, so he decided to leave to a faraway land. One day, while he was on Mount Sinai, he saw a burning bush. This burning bush was the voice of God saying he should go back to Egypt and free the slaves. So, and that he did. Moses went back to Egypt and told Pharaoh to let the Jews go because what he was doing was cruel. Pharaoh did not think he was serious and didn't do anything. Moses said for every time he doesn't let his people go and he asks, he's going to put a plague on him. So Pharaoh laughed. So Moses gave him a little test. He threw his staff that he got on Mount Sinai by God, and it turned into a big viper. Now, Pharaoh wasn't too pleased with this, but he wasn't scared either because the magicians were able to mimic the same attack that he did. And his magicians made 3 vipers. But what scared Pharaoh a little bit was the one viper that Moses threw down killed and swallowed all the 3 vipers that Pharaoh's magicians had mimicked. So later, Pharaoh still didn't believe him, and Moses said, for every time you don't let my people go, I'm going to make plagues on you. So some of the plagues were, he turned the Nile River into blood for 7 days. There was a murrain, which is a cattle plague, and all the Egyptians' cattle caught a virus, and all the cattle died, but the Hebrews' cattle didn't get affected. There was a really, really bad hailstorm, which affected everyone. Locusts that covered Egypt and swarmed the Egyptians' houses, but not the Hebrews' houses. And there was darkness for 3 days, which covered all of Egypt, but in Hebrew homes there were still lights. But the worst was yet to come. The 10th and final plague, Moses said he's going to kill the firstborn in every Egyptian's family. Pharaoh wasn't too pleased with this, but he still didn't react. So, Moses told all the Jewish people to put ram's blood on their doorsteps. When he said that, the plague would come, but it would pass over all the Jewish homes who had the ram's blood on their doors, and it wouldn't affect them. So this plague came, and it wiped every firstborn in the Egyptian families. That happened, Pharaoh's son died. He said, finally, you can let my people go. As the Jews were fleeing Egypt with Moses leading them, they were in a rush because they didn't know what Pharaoh would do, and they didn't have time for food. So what they did was they put dough on their backs, and they let it cook by the sun, which created matzah. As they were just about to exit Egypt, they came into a roadblock. The Red Sea was dividing them from being free. Moses, once again, with the hands of God, stuck his staff on a rock, which departed the Red Sea, and they walked right by it. As they were approaching freedom, from the distant view, there was Pharaoh's army. As the last Jew crossed the Red Sea, he closed the Red Sea up once again, and all of Pharaoh's armies was swallowed by the Red Sea. But that was the past. Now let's go to the present. We celebrate this holiday with a Seder, which is, for you guys don't know, it's like a big Thanksgiving dinner, but a Seder. And we have a Seder plate, which this is a Seder plate. we have many things in the Seder plate that symbolizes what happened in the past with Passover. So we have bitter herbs, which is this purple stuff right here. It's not really that good. But this symbolizes the cruel way that Pharaoh had treated the slaves. We have haroset, which is this stuff. It's chopped apples and nuts. And it's supposed to look like clay that the Jews made bricks for cities and palaces and stuff for them. We have parsley. This is a reminder that new life will come and spring is coming. An egg. An egg. It's the same thing, just a new sign of spring is coming. And we have a shank bone. Well, it's a chicken bone because I couldn't get a shank bone. And this is supposed to represent the first celebration of Passover when the Jews slaughtered a lamb and ate it. And then this is matzah. I put on their backs and they were walking out of Egypt. Cooked. And we have matzah. So to conclude my speech, I hope you have the basis of Passover and have a little better understanding. But one last time, when you have the Seder play at a Seder, you're supposed to make little blessings for each one. So I'm going to recite one blessing you make on one of the things. You have, for this thing, you say, purple stuff, you say, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu, al ahaklit maror, which means thank you God for maror, which reminds us of the bitterness of our slavery.
Very good. Chad, you did great. That was